This is the MassaMAX MT339 4D massage chair, and I've been using it at home for 3 months straight. I bought it to deal with stubborn lower back tightness and occasional sciatic twinges, and I've put it through daily sessions, quick recovery breaks after runs, and lazy weekend naps. What you're getting here is a full-body Shiatsu recliner that blends 4D rollers, a long SL track, 32 airbags, 3 stages of zero gravity, foot rollers, and lumbar heating, all controlled by a TFT touchscreen and voice commands. From my experience, the unboxing and setup were the least relaxing part. The chair is heavy at around 192 pounds, and mine was curbside delivery, so getting it inside took planning and a buddy. The instructions could be clearer. Attaching the footrest wasn't hard conceptually, but the booklet skipped details, and I ended up grabbing an electric screwdriver to make it painless. Once assembled, the deep black finish looks clean and modern, and the build feels solid. The foam cushioning hasn't flattened, the glide base moves smoothly on my hard floor, and the shell doesn't creak or rattle. It's an X-large chair with a real presence. The listed dimensions are about 60.63 inches deep, 29.92 wide, and 44.57 high, so measure your space. In my opinion, it works in a living room or office corner if you allow some legroom for the extendable footrest. Key features that matter most to me start with the 4D rollers and the SL track. The chair does a quick body scan every time I start a program, maps my shoulders, and then the rollers travel from my neck down past the lower back into the glutes and top of the thighs. The 4D part is the extra forward reach, so the rollers can press deeper when I want a stronger session. I usually run medium intensity on work days and bump it up after workouts. The sensation is precise, and I can adjust speed and width when I switch into manual controls. On stressful days, the comfort and relax modes are my go-to presets because they balance kneading and tapping without overdoing it. Zero gravity is a highlight. There are 3 angles, and even the first level makes a difference. When my knees are slightly above my chest, my lower back unloads, my breathing feels easier, and the massage tracks more evenly across the spine. I tend to start a session in a neutral recline and then drop into zero gravity once the rollers warm up my back. The airbag system surprised me in a good way. There are 32 airbags with 3 pressure levels, and they wrap the shoulders, arms, calves, and feet with a squeeze and release rhythm that pairs well with the rollers. On long desk days, that shoulder compression is the thing that breaks up tension fastest. The legs get a firm hug that keeps the lower body engaged rather than just sitting there. It's a complete feel from top to bottom. Now, foot rollers. They are strong. If you like deep footwork, this will make you happy. If you're sensitive, it might be too much on high. I usually throw on thick socks or drop the pressure to low when I just want a light scrape across the arches. On recovery days after runs, I crank it up and let it work the acupoints for 10 minutes, then back it down for the rest of the program. The lumbar heating uses graphene elements. It's a gentle warmth, not a hot coil feel. I personally wish it ran hotter in winter. It does help loosen the lower back, but if you're expecting sauna-level heat, temper that expectation. The yoga stretch feature is useful but subtle. It reclines, engages the legs, and gives a mild traction effect. It won't pull you like a therapist would, but it's a nice reset before bed. Controls are straightforward. The TFT touchscreen is easy to read, and the on-chair quick buttons cover the basics without hunting through menus. Voice control is better than I expected. Saying massage on, comfort massage, or up the seat position usually works quickly. Once in a while it misses a command if music is playing, but overall it's a real convenience when I'm reclined and don't want to reach for the screen. The Bluetooth speakers sound decent for chill playlists or ambient sounds. I don't need anything fancy there, just enough to keep me relaxed without grabbing headphones. The chair lists 12 massage modes and 5 techniques, and that feels about right in daily use. I spend most of my time between the automatic programs, then jump into manual to tweak intensity or park the rollers on a knot. One thing to note, deeper customization often lives in the manual section, so if you want to change width or target a fixed spot mid-session, you may need to switch out of a preset. It's not hard, it just takes a week of living with the menu to remember where everything lives. Build quality feels premium for the price. The shell looks sleek, the stitching is neat, and after 3 months, there's no wobble in the footrest and no strange noises. It's rated for a maximum of 300 pounds according to my listing, which fits my needs. I did see different numbers on other pages while shopping, and that was confusing, but I went with what the product page and box showed. What has it done for me? Daily 20 to 30 minute sessions have cut down the tightness I carry in the mid-back. and my sleep is better on nights when I run a gentle routine before bed. On tough weeks, I hit a deep tissue pass across the lower back and glutes, then finish with 5 minutes of foot rollers on low. It's become a habit that replaces a midweek trip to a spa. It's perfect for someone who wants a full-body massage without leaving home, especially if you're sitting all day, training on the side, or managing nagging lower back stiffness. The zero gravity and the long SL track do real work. From my experience, the biggest cautions are the assembly guide and the heat level. The guide can be vague, so plan time and tools, and the heat is more gentle warm than roasty. If your feet are sensitive, start with socks in the low setting. If you're space limited, check the dimensions and give the footrest some clearance to extend comfortably. I'd recommend this for office workers, parents who carry kids and stress in the shoulders, runners or lifters who need recovery on calves and glutes, and anyone who wants a smart, easy-to-use chair with voice control. If you need ultra-hot heat therapy or a dramatic traction-style stretch, this may not hit that mark. If you're over the listed weight limit, verify the spec with the seller before you buy. In conclusion, the MassaMAX MT339 nails the fundamentals: strong 4D rollers, a long and effective SL track, true full-body coverage with airbags, comfy zero gravity, and handy voice control. It looks good in deep black and feels sturdy. The rough edges are the setup instructions, mild lumbar heat, and foot roller intensity for sensitive users. For me, the overall value has been excellent, and it earns a permanent spot in my living room routine. If this video helped, subscribe to the channel and drop your questions or your own experience in the comments. Thank you for watching.